we are talking about complex test cases, and to be able to have automation built out for an increasingly complex functional scenario, you want to have a QA team that is equipped to be able to either through scripting or actual automation tools, functional automation tools, testing automation tools, can build it out. So I think that's a spectrum. I think where it picks up again, in my experience, is performance testing. Performance testing has traditionally had even the tool ecosystem around performance testing has been fairly well equipped to be able to automate capturing the right metrics, even build out automated reports. I think that's traditionally been a function of the performance testing discipline itself. It's fairly rigorous. So I think that's, as well, in my experience, I've seen it, and even in HPE, we had a fair degree of automation for unit testing and performance testing. HPE also had its own functional testing tools, which allowed it to at least drive towards automation of functional testing as well. And I'm going to say that HPE was fairly successful in being able to drive a mandate towards automating functional testing. But again, I think not as much on integration testing or system solution testing. That's again where I think you need HPE even needed a more institutionalization, like the mandates being described, that would incentivize the product teams to actually go do that, go build out these testing frameworks, because it would require not just probably cooperation of one single product team. It would probably require multiple product teams to cooperate and to be able to build that out.
So I guess to sum it up, it sounds like unit and functional has very good amount of automation, while system and solution has relatively has low, and performance is still pretty good, but not too high.
Yeah, I think HPE specifically now we used to have actually specific metrics that would capture the level of automation within each of these layers.
Okay.
And the goal was to make sure that you would be able to show incremental progress. So whatever percentage of automation you started out with, as you build out through your different sprints or even release versions, that you're able to actually show a consistent build out of improved automation.
Got it. Do you know roughly around how much? I mean, if you give let's try to have some kind of ballpark number. Can you say maybe unit functional tasks usually 70 to 80% of testing activities are automated, while system solution 20 or 30%? Does that kind of sounds reasonable to you?
Yeah, I'm going to say 80, 40, 20.
80, 40, 20.
80% of unit tests typically are automated. 40% of functional testing typically, if you're lucky, is going to be automated, and 20% of our integration testing is going to be automation. I think that's typically the scenario that traditional ISV would have. I think some shops are really good at it. I think I know organizations which are like they do test. They build around testing frameworks, so they are very successful. Sure that they are driving towards 100% automation right from get-go. But that's a different development culture though. So it's not your traditional IT shop.
When the organization through automation, did you see some of the benefits such as productivity savings versus the reduction of the full-time employees, or it's more about just enhancing the quality of testing?
Actually, first and foremost, I would argue that the benefit is the quality of the code itself.
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize this enough. There is actually an institutionalized view within software development shops that